Yeah, if it hits on the max range, it's safe. And if it hits, if it gets a hit or a counter hit, then he gets a 3 combo. You know, I think Bobby is pretty good at that spacing as well. In the winners match where he beat me, he actually hit that on me a few times. Max range. So here we go. I think, but Poison actually wins the neutral. But the thing is, Urien has so much firepower that if he corners Poison, then it kind of curtains. See, exactly. That's why I was.
Bobby can definitely put this in the game where he's like 2 guesses away from death.
Right in the beginning of the round, did you see that? It was max range tackle, right? And right into a corner. Yeah. Okay, now he's side switch. We'll see what Koopa's got. There you go.
Anti-air on to somebody like somebody as experienced as Bobby as maybe somebody else.
Nice anti-air. Activation. So.
Wow, very patient from both of them.
Oh my god, he dropped the combo. That would have been like a lot of damage.
The rare Poison jump in.
No, it's not rare. It's actually good in this matchup. So at certain angles, Poison's jump fierce is Poison's jump fierce is one of the best jump-ins in the game. But especially against Urien. So against Urien, if there's an angle where she can jump and he can't really anti her very well. It'll trade it better. So it's actually a good strategy to set up that range and try to jump once in a while. I mean, you obviously don't want to overdo it.
Around one going to Koopa. Yeah, that's a backdash. Very cautious from Bobby.
Yeah,
you know, when you use the word like fundamentals to describe a player, you'd expect on the bunga, but
yeah, oh, that was an execution mistake right there. Yeah, I don't think he meant to do that. Yeah, no, the poison whip, that was really fun. That was like minus 20 something, so he did it by accident. Yeah. Okay, so he chose to use his bar early. I'm not sure if I'm on board with that. I think he just wants a life lead, which is okay. But Urien with almost full resources, so it's really scary. So Urien with full resources is probably the best type.
Oh yeah, definitely got those mirrors unlocked.
Yeah, so I think Koopa is trying to space him out where he can anti-air the knee drop or a jump in. And then also, is he going to do a whip or not going to do a whip? Is he going to do a straight whip or up whip? Okay, so as I was saying, you get shoulder, you got the second one. You misspaced that. He misspaced it. Okay, that's cheap. Oh no. This time the meaty. Missed the meaty and got thrown. Okay.
Holding on to those Molotovs for the...
I think that round was stolen. That was definitely Koopa's round. Oh, this is the crush counter combo. So I think he dashed the flight with it.
So Koopa probably hit not so much hitting.
Hey, you see that? You see that jump fierce? Jump fierce is really good against him. So he wants the Oki after this. Like I said, he does that earlier. I was saying he does that setup a little bit too much. Okay.
He didn't get the side switch. Was he looking for that?
No, I don't think so. Let's see. Okay, so back to the neutral game. He's gonna charge fireball, so Bobby is trying to stay away and charge fireball and play the range game. But now he's getting hit by a bunch of fierces. Chooses to activate. So if you kind of avoid the first Aegis, you're in good shape because the second Aegis is really slow. Most moves cancel into the second Aegis is fine.
Oh, doesn't convert on the second Aegis. That was in a very good spot.
Oh my god. Oh, still overzealous there. Like, I think you have a lead and just chill. You know, he has no resources. Just like walk him down a little bit, chill. Don't do anything too risky. Yeah.
Play your character. I'll get that.
So now Bobby is trying to look for an opening. So
8 seconds left.
Yeah, their lead.
That's a life lead. he just keeps
Yeah,
coming back.
so he didn't want to play an honest game. He just wanted to do some. He just wanted to chip him out, or he didn't wanted to do a fast overhead to him, and he ended up paying for it. So first game goes to Bobby. Let's see, he's gonna be a good first to 5. I think Koopa can play better than that. I know he can play better than that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go. That was totally his game, but I'd say Bobby stayed solid till the very end and did what he had to.
Definitely an adjustment that needs to take place from going from a tournament setting to a long set like this.
Yeah, definitely.
Did he play Bobby last in the tournament too?
Did I? No, I think he did. In losers bracket, I think he did.
So let's see if he can bring any of that knowledge into the long set.
Okay. He's okay with this matchup. But he still has a lead. He's getting cornered, so.
He challenged the EX.
Oh, it's minus, so it's
Oh, it's minus at that range, huh?
No. If he blocks it, it's minus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nice anti.
Just sit back on this.
Nice block. Got the Aegis out.
Oh, but he goes into it. Trying to combo.
Yeah, you hit a button.
Poison on full resources.
Yeah. So one good hit and it's over.
Yeah.
So I think, now he has a life lead. Okay, so if I was him, I would just chip him out right now. But you gotta, I think you should try and chip him out because in this game you don't really want, you never want to save resources for a round that you might lose.
Especially in a situation where their lives are that low.
I think he lucked out there, so I think it's good.
Yeah. He caught Bobby dashing forward. Koopa kind of getting a read on how Bobby wants to move in this matchup. A lot of check dashes.
Actually, no. I think no matter how much you do it, it's always scary. Yeah. So it's gonna be. I think Koopa's just trying to play safe. I don't think he's trying to make any crazy reads right now.
Well, for a character like Poison, it's pretty non-committal. At certain ranges.
He has to make sure that when he does a heavy move, he's gonna get jumped in on. That's what happens. That was a good range for a jump in, but got a reversal there.
Oof, again.
Nice block. Really good blocks.
Blocks on all of that.
Good blocks.
Don't get random up, but that's a lot of gray health.
Oh my god. I can't believe
Again.
I guess it's working, so keep doing it. But that move is
a full EX bar and spent all 3 stocks on the overhead.
EX overhead. So that EX overhead is really fast, and it's only match 4. So it's a little bit of a broken move, but it's if you block it and she completely loses momentum, Urian can punish it pretty hard. If he has meter. So just as long as Koopa knows, Bobby, if he adapts to what Koopa is doing and starts blocking it, then it might be I think that's what happened first game, right? He kind of started blocking it and then or jumping or whatever and hit it out.
We got quite a ways to go. It's tied 1-1, so that's definitely not gonna work again.
Oh, I think it will.
3 in a row?
I don't know about 3 in a row, but it's gonna work online because it's online.
Right.
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Okay. Koopa still has a lead. Activation.
This is a big damage combo.
Oh, he dropped it actually. You got a lucky reset there.
I'll try the anti-air, then she'll jump.
Okay, what's the mix up? Nice mix up. In front. That was gonna be a 50-50 again if he survived.
Round 2.
So, the thing about Poison is she has no reversal, right? So, in that kind of situation, she kind of just has to take the mix up.
So, outside of Bobby, nobody on Island really plays Urian, as far as I know, so...
Well, because the thing is, because he's a really He's like one of the best characters in the game. So we have to know this character. Like it's, Sleepy Man or anybody else that plays this game in a tournament setting, we have to know this character because otherwise he's really hard to play against if you don't know what he does. Right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So he does a lot of damage and stuff like that. So
you play Yuri a little bit, right?
a little bit, probably.
Yeah. Oh, in the sense that, like you said, we all have to know this character if we're gonna play competitively.
Yeah. So there you go. The thing about Yurian is he actually has a hard time in a neutral game to open somebody up. So he has a lot of buttons that'll keep them out, or it's good pokes, but he doesn't have things to really open up players, right? Because if you think about it, you can just walk back against Yurian, right? He needs down charge in order to. He needs charge in order to do anything. So if you block something and you walk back, you avoid his throw, and if he hits you low, so what? Right? It doesn't matter unless he has V trigger. So it's the defensive game against him is. I would say if he has no resources, it's probably one of the easiest matchups in the game. So that actually makes his he's kind of hard to play if the other player knows how to defend.
He can't combo off his overhead?
No.
Nice jumping. Is that angle you're talking about?
Yeah, well, he also did a fireball, so that's good. Okay, so Bobby's looking for the activation. He kind of gave it away with that medium kick, so he didn't confirm properly. But it was actually an air reset, so it's okay. So what he's looking for is a low or EX shoulder. EX shoulder.
Yeah, he got it.
So the thing is, if he's in a corner, he doesn't get a good mix-up. That's why he didn't choose to blow the V trigger at that time. Okay, so this is looking pretty even. That was a mistake in the combo route. Yeah, it doesn't work on crouchers.
Koopa kind of trying to there.
Yeah, he was just like he was kind of smelled the blood and he just kind of went ham with the buttons. And Koopa didn't do anything about it, although it was all whiffing.
Definitely can't sit in fear against a character like Yuri. You do nothing, he just gets everything off of you.
Okay, well, you gotta pick your spot though. You got this character. You can't just go in blindly either. So Koopa's looking for a jump or a EX knee. Now, the big fireball is coming. Yeah, so there you go. Dash doesn't get checked. He's probably looking for something else.
Bobby kind of having his way with Koopa in the corner.
Yeah, this is a hard.
Nice.
It's a hard position for. That's a hard position for Poison. She doesn't really have anything in the corner, right? So this is where she loses. So he wants to avoid this position. And
Bobby
the fastest way to. I mean, Bobby is standing in a range where if Poison jumps, he can anti her with standing roundhouse. So that's a range that's really good for Yuri. Just sit on that range and keep her in a corner and don't get too greedy with the damage. And that's what he did. Perfect.
Ooh, open with the tackle.
Yeah. Like I said, I think earlier I was saying how before you came on, was saying that Koopa has a little bit of trouble punishing moves. I think Bobby kind of smelled that and noticed that, so he's a little bit more liberal with his tackles and stuff because he knows he's not going to get punished hard.
Not only with the tackles, he's been pressing a lot more buttons in this game.
Yeah. This is the anti-air, so she gets out of the corner. It's good. Back into the corner though.
It's not what it wants to be.
Not like this. Yeah, see that range again? You see about a little bit less than half screen? And she can't get out.
What's the activation? He had it on the round.
Gets out with a cartwheel. Oh god. Doesn't check the dash again. I wonder how the connection is between these two, actually.
Probably better than... It has the best chance of doing good out of anyone else on the island.
This is a Hail Mary Super. Well, they're both on, like, kind of windward side rest.
No, sure.
No, sure, yeah. Well,
Oh, is that windward side? I don't know.
North Shore. I guess they're more towards North Shore. Cause I know Koopa lives Ever Beach, or well, no, not Ever Beach. Where's that? Hawaii, yeah. That is towards North Shore, but Bobby definitely lives further.
Yeah.
Bobby lives in like Kahuku, right?
Yeah. So if anyone was to get a good connection to Bobby,
Yeah, it would be these two.
that
It's kind of like
that's what makes this match really funny to me. It's like, yeah, Bobby wants to play a long set, but who's the only one who could play against? Probably Koopa.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, like my connection with him wasn't so good. Both sets that I played. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't help when he's connecting to his phone, right?
Yeah.
The tractor Wi-Fi, right?
I hope not.
No, it looks pretty stable so far.
Yeah.
So Bobby's definitely figured something out with his hardware.
I think he does have a stable connection now, but
Yeah.
it's just the routing on this island is kind of whack.
Oh.
Okay. So Koopa wants to keep this lead, I think, but Bobby just got full resources, so let's see how he uses the meter. I think one of the things that Bobby likes to do is he likes to lure his opponents into the corner as if he was getting cornered, and then like just kind of snipe a low medium into activate when he's in the corner, and then switch sides. Okay, so
Oh, what?
I don't know about that.
That was wild.
Oh, good at see that range standing around, huh? That's basically that's a sweet spot against poison with Urian, because he doesn't even have to touch his joystick, right? He just does standing roundhouse, and that's a pass input, you know?
There it is. Tackle.
I wish Koopa would stop doing that, wasting meter.
EX overhead.
Random EX overhead. I mean, I know it's good, but even if it's good, you gotta save it for when it matters, right? If you just keep doing it, then it's not gonna be good. At that time, I got blocked, right? Even if they don't punish you, right? They're gonna get frame advantage, right? So you put yourself into a mix-up, right? I'm not sure if that's worth it all the time. So
Well, anyway, Bobby won
So
one
I
away
think-
from taking the set.
4-1 so far. I think Koopa really needs to. I think he's been playing well. It's just that he can't pull it together towards the end when Bobby is always clutching him out, like with the agents. So
They can
he
only
needs to-
lose his composure towards the end of the round, huh?
so Urian, there's one thing you need to do when you play against Urian is you have to make it hard for him to activate, right? So one of the things is that if he has meter or whatever, when he gets it, you have to kind of like make him spend it defensively. That's probably the best way to do it, because then there's no mix-up. It's just kind of like he kind of uses it to get you off of him.
Does
right?
Person really
But-
have the offensive
yeah,
ability? Okay.
Oh, of course, yeah. She does. She can hit really hard. And the only time he's gonna build the meter is when you hit him. That's what V trigger meter is, right? You get build the meter by getting hit, or your V skill or whatever. But you gotta keep him from activating when he wants to activate. You want to make sure that you want to like control him in the corner and make him activate defensively to get you off of him. Yeah.
Well, it looks like Koopa's trying to put your game plan into play.
Yeah. I wonder if he's listening to the stream.
I don't think the connection would be as stable if he was.
Man, gets away with the overhead.
Round 2.
Okay, this is a match point.
Set point.
Set point for Bobby. He's just stoning him with fireballs. I don't think his game plan changed at all, actually. He's just doing the same thing
Bobby's?
over and over again. Yeah, he's just doing the same thing for against Koopa. And his spacing is a little bit better. But he decided to use the meter at least. So, it's okay. He has a good position.
Okay.
Good grab on a view this one.
What a damage combo.
Yeah, look at that combo.
Plus frames?
Yeah. What? That was an input mistake. Okay.
Koopa forced to corner himself out of fear of mirrors.
It's out of the corner though. See if Koopa can stay on.
Well, the impetus is on Bobby to get in to get the hit.
Yeah, but they have like 35 seconds.
Yeah.
So,
Oh. Tried to spot the charge. Ooh,
oh, that was good. That was good. All right, hanging on, showing signs of life. Let's go, Koopa. So I think Bobby is playing a little bit riskier than usual right now because he's up 4 games, right? I mean 3 games. So I mean, he can afford to be a little bit reckless, but a little bit more risky. Maybe not reckless, but I think he wants to close it out.
Right. Well, he has a life to give.
If I was in his position, I would do some janky crap right now just to throw them off, right?
Mm-hmm. Mid-screen.
Yeah, just fireball charge. So
Poison can't really challenge that.
Well, he can because Poison can because she can just do medium whip and trade with the fireball, and it's actually in her favor.
Oh,
but
okay.
the read is that she won't do the medium whip because she's afraid of getting jumped in on or getting shouldered or something. So because of that, Koopa is like kind of thinking twice before doing medium whip. If I was to coach him a little bit, I would tell him to be a little bit more liberal with the medium whip because Bobby is not, afraid of it. He's totally not afraid of it. He's like dashing and doing fireballs, right? He's totally not afraid of the whip.
I feel like Koopa's looking for that overhead.
Yeah, so I think if he plays it right, he'll do okay this set. Yeah, this.
Time to
very nice.
Poison.
2-4.
4-2. See you bring it back, man. Let's see you bring it back, Koopa. Alright, so I think he's scared in the neutral. He's scared. He doesn't know what Bobby's gonna do. And Bobby wants that, right? Bobby's like, he's like kind of second guessing himself. So he's gonna do some random shit and it's gonna work. Because you're second guessing himself, or he's second guessing himself, right? And then so what he's doing is he's literally just giving up his turn. That's what's happening, right?
Yeah, so that time it doesn't matter to think about what to do, it's already too late.
Yeah, so when you do a whip, you can't be thinking your opponent's just gonna jump when you do a whip. You have to commit to it. Yeah, you have to commit to it and think that this is not when they're gonna look for it and change up your timing. Right? But that's the way you should be trying to play the neutral. So don't be afraid to do the moves that you need to do, right? But in my opinion, this is why she's getting cornered. You're letting him.
That's a stun.
Walk all over you.
She's dead.
So yeah, it should be.
Yo.
Yeah. Okay, so Koopa needs to really win the neutral game. He's not winning the neutral game right now. He also let a few jumps slide. So this is a set point again for Bobby.
Just
this time this time he has full resources. See how Koopa will see if he can get out of this one.
Playing the mid range pretty well. But this is gonna take one guess from Bobby for him to get in. So without V-trigger, person doesn't get anything off that low roundhouse, right? The step forward?
The step forward, that's the stand roundhouse. So that's actually a crush counter. She does, she can convert into a combo into the Molotovs if she has V-trigger.
Just out of range.
Got lucky. Just got lucky with the spacing. So I think Koopa can pull this together. I think if he doesn't get. Oh my god. Okay. I hope he doesn't.
He can just find the right hit.
Yeah. Oh my god. He could have supered.
I don't know why Street Fighter 5 is much more tense when you're watching it without sound. Like,
Very
I've been
nice.
quiet
Very
because like
nice.
I just feel anxious watching this without any sound.
Final round. Fight.
Anti-air. Koopa hangs on. Now he has the meter lead and the life lead. Throw mix-up. Okay, yeah, just play your
Again.
game, Koopa. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. It's okay. You made him use his meter. It's fine. So you can't stop doing mix-ups to Urian because you're, or any character, if you're afraid of their DP. You know, you want to bait it out once in a while, right? But you want to make sure that you're not afraid of it to the point where you're like letting him do whatever you want.
If that's the case, then like, what does your opponent have to think about?
Okay, this is getting really tense. Okay, so
Molotov. Not dead. Not dead.
very nice. Stays on, stays on. That was, you know, that combo is what makes Poison cheap as hell. That 2-bar combo does more than most players' supers.
That was a pretty
So-
risky button to go for on Urian's wake up though. Stand
Which button?
roundhouse? The stand roundhouse?
Oh no, that was a punish on his EX headbutt.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Mhm.
Round 1. Fight.
Dash throw. Not checking throws. Like playing kind of nervous there, Koopa. Alright, so checks the jump fierce. That was actually lucky for Bobby because that could have gone. That button is really hard to check. Okay.
Bobby trying to get the stun.
Alright, he has a life lead. He has a life lead. Bobby has a life lead. So it's what, 4-3 now? Yeah.
Oh,
Gets out of the corner though. Gets out of the corner. Yeah, there you go. Down medium punch.
wow.
Bobby doesn't want it to get to 4-4, man. He had like a 3-game lead.
Right.
Yeah.
Mix.
Well, I don't know. I don't know why he
Checks
did that. I think he could have. I think he might have been able to kill him.
That's dead? Dead.
I think that's dead. I think that's dead. Yeah. Great use of meter there. You know, I think anyone in their right mind would spend it to close out the round.
Definitely.
Round 2.
Okay. Now back to neutral. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Bobby definitely not able to use the meter in ways that he wants as this set has progressed.
Well, it's I think Koopa's adjusting pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So every time, like Urian, when he does EX tackle, right, it's basically a free move. You know, if you block it, it's a good thing because although it's safe, you know, it's -2 for him, and plus he doesn't have super. You know, Urian has one of the best supers in the game. So you want to, like, if he uses meter, I mean, just don't get hit, right, like that. If he uses a meter and you block it, that's good. It's good for you. You have to think about it. That's a win. Oh, that was a definitely a input mistake.
Goes for the grab, doesn't get it.
So, Bobby saying
Doesn't
one
go
stock.
in. Puts himself in the corner.
Very nice anti-air.
Ah,
All right.
set point again.
So set point again for Bobby.
Final round. Fight.
White hair Urian. He loves this outfit. Man. The less clothes, the better. Let's see. Okay.
This is how I picture
Pretty
Bobby
recent.
farming. Like, as you're in his
That's,
dress right now.
That's just you, man.
Hey man, if I had a bunch
Okay,
of
there you
land,
go. He just got punished for doing that. Koopa, stop trying to take shortcuts to win, man. You just got punished for it, and now you're in the corner. Okay, now you got out. Okay, now don't do that again, please.
oh, misses it.
Drops the combo, but it's okay. Still sitting on full stock.
And he has one more Molotov left.
This position is really hard for you. You have to activate. Get out of the corner.
Uses the mirrors defensively.
Koopa
Koopa not on point with those anti-airs in this round. One hit away, and that's it.
I think, okay, so what that was Bobby trying to chip him, okay? But he whiffed the fear, so he got hit. But that was a good set, yeah, 5-3.
Pretty good set.
Perfect.